what's up?
I hadn't heard from you in like 2 hours, so I figured I'd better FaceTime you. See if you're still alive.
Oh, that's so true, right?
What are you doing?
Well, I just got off the phone with the contractor, and apparently I have to pay for an $11,000 roof replacement. So that's what I'm up to.
Which property is that?
That is one of my single families in Sheraton.
And how'd you know it needed replaced? Was it leaking?
Yeah, it was leaking into the attic and down into the main level. So my tenant let me know, and it
Oh,
turns
thank
out
gosh.
it needs a whole new roof. So.
Ah, dang. Well, I was thinking last week's road trip, or the road trip the other day was super fun, and I wanted to know if you wanted to do it again.
Oh, hell yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think we should go look at some more properties.
Sweet. I'll be on my way to pick you up.
Awesome. So I'm Grace, and I'm a 24-year-old real estate investor from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And my current business partner / life partner, Brant, is actually the person who got me interested in real estate investing about a year ago. We did our first project in February together. We did a BRRRR, and it obviously turned into many more projects. I was working as an engineer for an aerospace company, and this summer I realized I was going to have to move to California for my job. And I really did not want to do that, especially with the crazy real estate market out there. So I decided it was a great opportunity to try out being a full-time real estate investor. And I'm so glad that I've done it. And I can't wait to show you some of the projects that we're working on today. Actually, my favorite project that I'm going to show you guys is the rent-to-own project that we have going. And that is one of my favorites because we're actually doing it for no money down with a wrap mortgage / creative financing, and it's just such a great strategy to learn, especially if you think you're going to be going full-time into real estate investing. And I just can't wait to show you everything that we're up to. So before I quit my W-2, I wanted to learn how to do creative financing so that I could buy houses without any of my own money or credit, and that's exactly what we did on this beautiful turnkey property. We bought this house on a wrap mortgage from the seller with no money down, and we're gonna turn around and sell it on rent to own, help somebody become a homeowner, and collect a down payment and also monthly rent, as well as a back-end check when they're able to buy the house out completely from us, because we bought the property as a discount and we're gonna mark it up when we sell it. So we're gonna make money 3 ways on this beautiful turnkey house. The first is when we collect our down payment, because we bought the house with no money down, but we're gonna get a down payment from our rent to own buyer. The second is the monthly cash flow. We have our expenses. This house is gonna be about $800, and we're gonna rent it for about $1,100, so we'll cash flow $300 every month. Then when the tenant buyer is able to completely buy the house from us, we're also gonna make a chunk of change because we have made a margin between our sale price and what we're buying it for, because we bought it at a discount and we're gonna mark it up to our tenant buyer. This seller, they wanted to get what they put into the house plus the cost of the fence they installed in the backyard, so we came to a purchase price of $105,000, and then we're gonna sell it on rent to own for $124,000. So some of you might be thinking, why on earth would a seller sell this beautiful home for no money down to us? The reason was, she was only in this house for 8 months, and she knew that if she was gonna list it, after another set of closing costs and realtor fees, she would lose money on the house and probably have to come out of pocket. So she knew of us through a friend. Like I said, we always tell everyone we pay $1,000 for referral. So that friend got us in contact. We put together a deal. She was super happy, we're super happy, and now we get to make somebody else become a homeowner who otherwise wouldn't be able to. Okay, so we're here at our newest project. We're supposed to close in a couple weeks on it. It's 2 fourplexes, right side by side. I was really looking forward to getting a bigger multi than just the duplexes we'd done. So I posted in a bunch of Facebook groups asking for 8 to 12 unit value add opportunities, and a broker reached out to me. I think within the day, I put an offer in for $320 asking price, and it was accepted. And we actually just got the appraisal back, and it's already appraised at $347,000. So the project is off to a good start. So we're gonna put actually 2 roofs on both of these units and some light rehab plus windows. So the big things, roofs and windows, and then light rehab, some paint and some fixtures. That's gonna be about $40,000. And we're actually getting a private money lender to fund our down payment and the repairs. So we won't be putting any money into this deal. And one of the most exciting things is that these are 1-1s and 2-1s, and it's close to 2 hospitals. So I'm really looking forward to renting out the currently empty 1-bed, 1-bath to travel nurses as a furnished rental, and that's really gonna bring the cash flow up. The units right now rent for about $4,400 total a month, and it's sitting at a 10 cap as is. So we are using a private money lender to fund our down payment and our rehab costs, and we have a loan currently that's just quarterly interest payments. And then once we've got the property stabilized after rehab and getting the market rent up, we will reappraise and roll ourselves into a longer term loan, and we will pay off our private money investors. We're paying them 9%, and they also saw the deal, saw it on social media, and really wanted to be a part of it. So we're super excited to work with them. But in general, light rehab, raising the market rents, and also an addition of some furnished travel nursing month-to-month housing is really gonna make this a great BRRRR, and we think it should be a perfect BRRRR.
Hi, so like Grace said, my name is Amelia, and I recently went full-time as a real estate investor 4 months ago. And the reason why I decided to go full-time was I was just so unfulfilled at my W-2 job that I couldn't stand it for a day longer. And I've always been someone who's known that I wanted to work for myself, and real estate was the way that I was going to do that. So over the past year of investing, I've been able to accumulate 26 doors, and my strategy is mostly buy and holds, and I like to focus on small multifamily. And most recently, I've purchased an Airbnb in a cute little lake town that we plan on renovating, and will hopefully cash flow $2,000 to $3,000 a month, which will be amazing to help supplement my W-2 income that I no longer have. So today I'm going to be taking you along to a flip property that I'm actually working on that I like to call a cupcake flip. And the reason it's called a cupcake flip is because it is mostly cosmetic, small little updates that are going to add a lot of value to the property and make it super cute, just like a cupcake. So stay tuned to walk through the flip property with me. Okay, so we are actually in rural Iowa right now. We are at my most recent purchase, and this is going to be a flip property. We sourced this deal off market, and we were actually able to buy it for only $30,000. And this is what I like to call a cupcake flip. So we're just gonna do some basic cosmetic upgrades to it, paint, floors. We did some painting on the exterior, but we're gonna turn around and probably put about $10,000 in rehab into it, so all in around $40,000, and we're hoping that we can sell it for about $75,000. So I'm gonna take you inside and show you around and show you some of the updates that we're doing to it. This is just a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom property with a pretty small kitchen. So again, it's just a cupcake flip. This market does not support luxury flips, so we are just trying to kind of get the property cleaned up, update it a little bit, and then turn around and sell it. So in the kitchen, we're not really gonna do much. We're gonna put some new handles on the cabinets, and then we're going to take off the wallpaper backsplash, paint, and new appliances. Here's a little bathroom. As you can see, it's got really cute tile actually, some vintage tile, so we're gonna keep that. Obviously new flooring here, and then we're just gonna paint and put in a new vanity and medicine cabinet. So this is the living room. As you can see, it actually has a drop ceiling, which I personally am not a fan of. However, again, you have to know your market and you have to know where you're gonna get your best return. So for us to take down the drop ceiling, it just wasn't going to be worthwhile. So we're gonna keep it and sell it as is. These were wood paneled walls before, but we've actually painted them. And there's really pretty wood floors underneath this shaggy carpet. So we're just gonna pull the carpet up and refinish the floors in here. So you might be thinking, oh, this house is nothing special. And it really isn't. But the location and the curb appeal is amazing. This is the backyard. This is the view from the backyard. It's absolutely beautiful, classic Iowa landscape. And I mentioned that we found this off market, and that was solely through word of mouth. People in this community know that we buy properties that need a little bit of work, and so they actually came to us and asked us if we would like to buy the property. So make sure you're telling anyone and everyone that you are looking to buy properties. So that was super fun. I loved getting a chance to see your properties in Cedar Rapids since I'd never been there with you before. But when we were there, that actually reminded me of a couple more things that I think are super important to talk about when you go full-time in real estate investing. And one of those for me is treating the business of real estate investing as a true business. And I check my bank accounts every single day, every morning. That's my morning routine. And I'm so glad that I do, because I actually just had a situation that came up and one of my rents didn't get deposited, and I asked my renter. He said he dropped it in the drop box at the bank, and the bank had no idea where it was. So I went into the bank and explained the situation. Turns out they had lost the money order deposit, and they did end up finding it, but I'm so glad yeah, I know, it's crazy. So check your bank accounts every day, treat your business like a business, and stand up for yourself.
Yeah, and speaking of treating your business like a business, I was just thinking today that I am going to start setting business hours for myself. So I decided like 8 to 4, I'm working. So when I get up in the morning, I know how long I have to myself until work starts. So that way I can still get lots of productive work time, but have my own free time. And along with that is between those hours of 8 and 4, hopefully taking a lunch break to give myself a break, and also putting my phone away and treating it like I'm at work. It's time to work on the business, not scroll Instagram and
Not
be unproductive.
text me.
Not text Amelia all day, every day, which that happens every day.
Yeah, don't leave
But
me.
yeah.
No, I think that's a great idea, and it's something I need to work on as well. I don't think that's something that people think about when they are thinking about going full-time in real estate investing, but you do have to be disciplined, and you do have to be a self-starter, because you're setting your own hours, so it's super easy to get off track, I think. So
Yeah.
I need
The other
to do
day,
that too.
The other day I was like, man, I'm a horrible employee to myself. So yeah, definitely gonna do more time blocking, setting hours, and better boundaries.
Yeah, so those are just a couple more tips that we had for you guys. If you like this video and you want to see more from us, make sure that you subscribe to this channel for future videos, and you like this video and comment any questions or just anything fun that you have to say to us. And don't forget to also follow Grace and I on Instagram. I am at Amelia Jo REI. And Grace, what are you?
Grace.investing, and it's not Amelia Jory. She's not French. It's Jo REI.
Yes, Jory is not my last name. Although Grace did think that for quite a few months that was my last name. So fun fact. One of my best friends didn't even know my best.
All right, thanks for hanging out today. We hope to see you soon.
Bye guys.